Hi everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another anime review. And today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on Digimon Ghost Game episode 57, which I have to say this was another solid episode, and they're actually referencing shit that happened in last week's episode and moving forward with the so-called plot. And yes, there was some plot here with Lilithmon making her first appearance in Digimon Ghost Game, although she was a bit nerfed from her appearance in Cross Wars, which we will be examining that when I show you the screenshots. But yeah, we also saw Cerberusmon, who was like Lilithmon's henchman, and I think he's an ultimate, so you know, Lilithmon's a mega, and naturally we saw Siriusmon again, and then they teased that Gullisgamamon, you know, might appear, or what's going on with that. And also, the opening was modified a little bit to show Siriusmon in the new opening, and then their new red Digivices, which I still don't understand why all three Tamers have red Digivices, because in that episode when they got the Warp Evolution unlocked, I think Kyoshiro had a blue one, and then Rolly had a yellow one, so why the fuck are they all red in the opening? I don't know. But this was also a Christmas-themed episode, because it released on December 24th, and it started with Hiro along with Kotaro and Gamamon leaving the angel play or whatever, and they got cookies, and they were chocolate chip cookies, so Gamamon naturally says, "Oh, champion cookies, champion!" You know, he was all excited, and Kotaro was like, "Oh, the angels!" Like, because he's a simp for all the ladies. Although he definitely stands strong against Lilithmon when, you know, she wants him to rat out where the so-called angels are located. You know, they were just in like a school play dressed up as angels, not real angels, but he wouldn't rat them out despite being his idols or whatever, and under Lilithmon's curse powers. So they start walking home, and then Hiro figures out, oh, I left my cell phone at the school, so let me go get it. You watch after Gamamon, and then Kotaro starts walking until all of a sudden this taxi drives by, and they throw out this body, and you see like this shriveled up old man who's, you know, been inflicted with Lilithmon's curse. And Lilithmon overhears Kotaro talking about the angels because he has a bunch of pictures from the school play of his, you know, his crushes all in angel outfits from performing. And Lilithmon and Cerberusmon, you know, take him into the car, which is like a self-driving car as long as someone's in the driver's seat. And he's under the spell. They have him put in with the GPS where to go. And he sort of goes in a roundabout way to stall for time. And then Hiro is like, where the hell's Kotaro? Because he sees the body there all shriveled up. It's not dead, but it's just been like aged super fast, so it's all wrinkly. And starts calling Kotaro, and the phone rings, and Kotaro's freaking out like, Gamamon, answer that. And Gamamon's like, oh, Hiro, help me. And then Lilithmon makes note of Gamamon like, oh, a Digimon. What's a Digimon doing here? How long will you survive, little one? And then Kotaro's like, what do you mean? He's just a hologram. So Kotaro is slowly but surely realizing that these aren't holograms, or they're actually Digimon. So eventually, the whole group reunites. You know, we got Rolly, Angoramon, Airdramon, Ginryumon, Espimon, Kyoshiro, Jellymon, and then Hiro, and they make their way to have a big battle. And as Gamamon is being reunited with Hiro, you see Gamamon's eyes turn black, almost like he's going to digivolve into Gullisgamamon, but he's able to, you know, first turn into Kano Weissmon and then into Siriusmon to battle Lilithmon, and then you see, like, all the others fighting against Cerberusmon, and a great battle in the second half. Lilithmon is trying to get Siriusmon to join her in killing the angels in both this world and the digital world, and it showed silhouettes of like Lucymon, Angemon, and a few other of the angel holy Digimon who she's after, and then also made reference to the person sending Digimon, opening the portal, sending the Digimon to the human world, and like, what is the reason why they sent these particular Digimon to be with the Tamers, right? So they're dumping a lot of plot in this episode. And I'm kind of theorizing it's Hokuto, but who the hell knows? Because in last week's episode, you remember Kazuamon said that, you know, the one is sending all these Digimon. So who is the one? Is it Hokuto? Or is it like an evil Dark Master Digimon? So, you know, Lilithmon doesn't even concede defeat. You can tell she's not even trying. She's just toying with Siriusmon. And then she says, oh, will the other one join me? You won't join me so willingly, but will the other one? Referring to Gullisgamamon. And then she opens up a portal and leaves back to the digital world. So I thought it was a pretty solid episode. I very much enjoyed it. And then also at the end, when Kotaro wakes up, like everyone's turning back to normal. Also, yeah, that's another thing. Bakumon showed up. You remember the little elephant Digimon? And he showed up using his holy powers to sort of heal everyone's curse that was inflicted by Lilithmon. So, like, every fucking Digimon, for the most part, aside from, like, Clockmon and Mummymon, show up in this episode. So that was really cool. And also, when Katara wakes up, he sees Roly, and he starts blushing. He's like, oh, an angel saved me. So now he's crushing on Roly. So yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was quite good. Let me get to some of the screenshots now and explain how they nerfed Lilithmon, which I was very disappointed in. Because for the first half of the episode, she was hiding in the backseat of the taxi, and you just saw her face, and her lips, really, because she was hidden in the shadow. And then when you finally saw her boobs were definitely degraded as far as crosswords goes. So very disappointing. I was hyping that up, especially with how Digimon Ghost Games have been all in with the fan service. But that's like her regular artwork. She appeared in Digimon Cross Wars. I have bigger screenshots of her there, but a bit of a degrade, if I do say so myself. Then Cerberusmon, who is an ultimate. He was in Digimon Survive, one of what the hell is her name? Aoi's evolution, and he appeared in Frontier, Cross Wars, and Ghost Game. This is how the opening changes a little bit. They all have the red Digivice, right? Siriusmon's in the opening. Gallus-Gamon's in the opening. And then you have this whole thing. Which, what's the point of the champions anymore? Because everyone just warped Digivolves to their ultimate form. So, like, are we ever going to see Betelgamon, Wezengamon, any of them again? I doubt it. I mean, it's all about the ultimates and the megas. So yeah, Kotara's looking at his angels on his phone, and then Gamon's like, oh, I'm falling asleep, and talking to his champion cookies, his chocolate chip cookies, and then all of a sudden, you know, Lilithmon shows up in the taxi and uses her curse to seduce him, and that's the body they found. Like, she was getting all these people. One of them was actually a priest, and he's like, demons, demons, and I think that is the priest. Yeah, you can see his collar right there. And it gets all shriveled up. There's Cerberusmon, Lilithmon's eyes, and yeah, she's doing the curse to Gammon, and you see his black eyes about to turn into Gallus-Gammon, but Hero turns it back to normal. And yeah, she's talking about hunting down the angels, the angel holy Digimon, like Angemon, Lucymon, and whatever the other one is. I don't know, there's 3 of them there. So everyone's coming to the rescue. We got Ginryumon, Kiyoshiro, and Jellymon, and then Espimon. And they all used their moves. They all did something, which was great, man. I loved it. I got a shit ton of screenshots. So what else? Oh, yeah, so we got... Yeah, they went straight for Warp Evolution, ready to fight with Lamortmon and Thetismon, Cerberusmon. He turned into his werewolf mode, which is... You know, he has 3 heads, and it turns him into his hands. He's, like, biting them. So here's Lilithmon. You can see the... Like, what the fuck? She's flat as a pancake compared to her previous iterations. Very disappointed in that. But, I mean, she still looks okay, I guess. Just, I was expecting a more bustier Lilithmon, and I'm a bit disappointed. So, she's battling Siriusmon. Pretty cool fight, actually. I guess that angle does her justice. But, yeah, she says, you know, I want to take you in as an ally. What about the other one? And she opens the portal and leaves. I can freely go where I please. Right? And they're leaving in the portal. So here's like the comparison. Like, even see there's more of a bust there compared to like the first iteration, right? Not really a whole lot. And then we go to Cross Wars, and goddamn, why couldn't we get this Lilithmon? Like, even the face, I don't know, man. Her face, she looks fucking sexy there. Let me tell you. And then you look at her there. A degrade, if I do say so myself. Like, what the hell, man? So at the end, everyone's celebrating. Yeah, Bakumon came to the rescue because he must be a vaccine, and he's a holy Digimon. I think in his evolution line, he Digivolves into Angemon. So he came in, and we got this cute little moment with Kiyoshiro and Jellymon. Leave it to me, darling. So sweet. And then there they all are celebrating at the end. Like, oh, you got Airdramon, who is like the trick. Because, I don't even know. This guy we've seen multiple times. There's Ryudamon, then he Digivolved a few episodes ago, so he flies, and that's how Kiyoshiro and Jellymon got there. But Roly and Agoromon are buddies of him, so he flies. That's how they got here. It's like fast travel, essentially. But yeah, I thought it was a great episode. I love the battles in the second half and seeing everyone all incorporated. But I just got to point out how I'm disappointed that we didn't get a super sexy Lilithmon. I mean, she's okay. She's okay, but I don't know, man. Maybe that's just the horniness of me talking. Who the hell knows? But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Next week, there will not be a Digimon Ghost Game episode because it'll air on New Year's Eve. So they're going to have the next episode, I believe, on January 7th or January 8th, whatever that next Saturday is. So they're going on a 1-week hiatus. But looking forward to next week's episode. The last 2 episodes, as far as the plot goes, have been great. I've enjoyed the battles. I think Seriousmon's design is awesome. But I'm just let down by Lilithmon's design. But, you know, people are like, oh, she'll be back. Because, yeah, she opened the portal, and it keeps talking about the one. Like, who's the one sending the Digimon? So leave your thoughts in the comments who you think the one is. My thoughts, it could either be Hokuto or the big bad villainous Digimon of the whole series, which, who knows. So thanks, guys. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later.